Hello, and welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes with Freed. I'm your host, Michael Freed. I'm a litigation partner in the matrimonial and family law firm of Berkman, Botker, Newman, and Shine, with offices in New York City, Westchester, and now Long Island. Today, my special guest is Sheree Donath, and Sheree is from Donath Law, LLC. So Sheree, welcome to 5 Minutes with Freed.
Thank you, Michael, and thanks for having me on your episode today.
Sure.
What do you think?
So Sheree, can you describe your role at Donath Law?
Yes. Donath Law LLC, I'm a member of the firm, which means I'm basically a partner at the firm. I represent employees. We negotiate contracts, severance agreements, offer letters, confidentiality agreements, non-compete agreements, retention agreements, relocation agreements, basically any kind of agreement that might go with the employment world. I help people who are having problems or opportunities on the job. So I counsel and guide them. I help people with discrimination issues, sexual harassment, bullying in the workplace, internal investigations, people who might have gotten a bad performance review and want to push back on that performance review. Maybe they're on a performance improvement plan and they need assistance and guidance on how to try to beat that performance improvement plan or get around it or what their options are. So basically anything that involves the workplace, any problems that people are having, any opportunities for new promotions or jobs, then that's what I do to assist them.
So Sheree, you know that I'm a matrimonial and family law attorney. When would my clients most often require your services?
So your clients would probably need some services if they, in their process, if they need some employment contracts reviewed, people might be transitioning from one job to another, what their options might be, what the terms of their employment new offer might be, whether it's beneficial for them or not, people who are being pushed out of a job, they're getting some severance, how that might impact them, whether there's any deferred compensation, stock options, equity, anything that might relate to the finances in the divorce process.
And what are the challenges that you find in your area of the law?
So some of the challenges that we have are obviously the laws keep changing and they're updating, and that happens daily. It's also managing the expectations of the clients so that they understand what it is they might actually be entitled to, understand the process in it, understand how long litigation might actually take and what they might recover. Try and manage those expectations right at the beginning so that people are not unhappy at the end, so they understand what they might actually get out of the process and whether the process is one they want to go forward with.
Sure. Now, Sheree, how would I, as a professional, other prospective client, how would we be able to contact you?
Sure. People can contact me through my website at donathlaw.com. They're always welcome to contact me through email. My email is sheree@donathlaw.com, and my name is spelled SHEREE @donathlaw.com. I'm happy to take calls on my cell phone, my office phone. Office number is 516-804-0274. And my cell phone is 917-502-4182. I also try and help people at any time. I know in the employment world, it's hard to take off to speak to an attorney. So I'll speak to you early in the morning, on your lunch hour, in the evenings, weekends, whatever really suits your options. I'm happy to work with you to make that work so that you don't lose time or have any problems at the job just because you're trying to figure out what your options are on the job.
Perfect, perfect. So Sheree, we've now come to the most important part of the show, and that would be the question of the week. And if you've seen prior episodes, this is the time when I ask a question, purely hypothetical, and wait for your brilliant answer. So Sheree Donath, this is your question of the week. If you were a fashion icon and whatever you wore became a fashion trend, what fashion trend would you start?
Okay. If I was a fashion icon and I was going to pick a fashion trend, what I would say is I would add capes to everybody. Because capes make people think of superheroes, and people who think of superheroes have superpowers. And I think if everybody wore a cape and they thought they were a superhero, that they would be the best person they really could be, and they would do what they can to make the world better, and they would really shine inside and out. So I would add capes as my fashion accessory for everybody to be wearing.
I love that answer. I would love to have a cape attached to my suit jacket. So when I go into court, it's just flowing. So Sheree Donath, you've said it all. You are helping people in transition, reviewing employment contracts one day at a time. And I would like to thank you for being a wonderful guest on 5 Minutes with Reed.
Thank you so much for having me. I truly enjoyed being part of your show.